You're listening to Saturday Morning Media. And now, back to our show.
I bought them.
It looks good.
They said they're for kids, but...
Well, it fits you perfectly. I mean...
Right, even for kids elves. I have a small head.
Right, yeah.
As you know. I have a very small head.
Welcome back to Elf Centered. My name is Gavin.
I'm Beatrice.
I'm Gary.
And this is an exciting time. It is the end of April. You know what that means. Tomorrow we start. Tomorrow is...
New job day.
New job day.
Ooh, new job day.
Yeah.
I have a new elf dress for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I sewed it myself. Even though I have a thing about sewing.
Yeah.
As we all know, I'm trying to conquer my fears, so I thought best way to do it was to sew myself a new dress that I could wear and look at it every day and look what I did. And
Wow.
there's nothing to be afraid of.
And you're confident about that it being a dress-worthy job. And what if you have to clean a pool?
Well, then I'll have to make some adjustments.
Well, the good news about that is most of the time the pool is frozen over.
That's
so
true.
you don't,
That's
there's not, as long as it's clean when it's frozen,
Right.
then it's pretty clean. That's a pretty easy
He's actually pretty easy job then.
Yeah, I would love to
Sweep
get that
their
job.
ice off.
Yeah,
I hope you get that. I hope I get that.
that would be a great job to have.
True.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, today is assignment day, and we have received our assignments, and we have not opened them yet. We made a pact that we were going to get our assignments out of our stockings, bring them right here to the studio, and open them live in front of the audience. Gary, what dream job would you want? If you could have any job here at the North Pole, what would you want?
Man, I would love to be the guy that flies a sleigh that delivers the presents to the children. Man, and barks orders and gets to laugh a lot and eats anything he wants and has a lovely spouse and everybody adores him.
Gary, you want to be Santa Claus?
I thought that's what... Yeah.
I don't think that's up for assignment.
Yeah, he's Santa. He's Santa.
There's only one Santa, and he's been Santa for hundreds of years.
Yeah, but didn't he just say last month that like he likes to? Well, maybe he didn't say that. That he likes to switch it up, likes to be with the people that
That doesn't mean he doesn't like to be Santa. He was just saying he likes to socialize and get to know the people in the community.
Right. Well, I would still like to do that. It's a fantasy. I didn't think that job's open.
Oh, right. Fair enough.
Unless like...
I did say if you could have any job. What
You
would
did.
want?
You did.
You
I
did.
did.
To be
I
fair.
did. Well, Beatrice, how about you? If you could have any job here at the North Pole, what would you want?
Oh, boy. I think that I would really like to be the director of the toy shop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the job Mr. Barrow has now.
Yep, the job Mr. Barrow has. And Mr. Barrow does a great job.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty fierce with it. But I just think that would be because you get to see all of the toys. Your hand is in all the pots, so to speak. It's a lot of variety.
Design work and stuff.
Yeah, the design work from start to finish. I think that's the job I would like.
What about you?
This is going to sound weird,
Surprise.
but really, as tough and as horrible as a job as it sounds, the mines sound like an adventure.
Oh, yeah, that does sound... You're right. It does sound weird. Because I've been there.
I know you have
been there.
and I'm a little envious. Like I would,
Envious.
yeah.
For what?
It just seems like it's like this rough tumble job, and it's like when you go home after a day working at the mine, you know you've worked a day in a mine.
Yeah, because you're covered in black soot.
Yeah.
And it's terrible to get out.
I don't know.
And your own penguins don't recognize you. When you walk in the door and you're looking for some companionship and friendship and love and comfort and maybe, some video game partners, they don't know you.
Wait.
Until you come out of the shower, then they're like, "Oh, who look?" And then they get surprised and they're scared, and they run under the bed.
Your penguins play video games with you?
Yeah, of course they do.
My penguin doesn't do that.
You got a penguin? Did they
Well,
come with the hyperallergenic penguins?
Okay. It's not a real penguin.
It's a stuffed doll penguin?
It's a stuffed doll penguin. But
Well, there's the answer.
That's why I won't play video
I won't play
games.
video games because it's a stuffed animal.
I want a penguin so badly. Why? Why do I have to be the only elf who's allergic?
Why don't you adopt a walrus?
A walrus? They're too big.
They are big.
They are pretty big.
The
Imagine a
walrus will
toothpaste bill
never
on that.
fit in my toothpaste. Oh, to brush its tusks?
Yeah.
A walrus would never fit in my
In your mushroom hut.
mushroom hut.
Well, we can't put this off any longer. We got to see what
I know. I'm so excited.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous too. Who's gonna go first?
Well, how about ladies first, but we'll let you decide. Do you want to go first? Do you want to go last, or do you want to go in the middle? We'll let you decide.
I want Gary to go first.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Gary. Open your envelope.
Okay.
We need a drum roll
I
or
know.
something.
What's the matter?
Well, it's called. I got a candy cane striper.
Hey.
That's not a bad job.
Yeah.
You didn't like the mine, so I thought you were going to get the mine. Remember Santa said that he was going to
Yeah.
go in the mine.
Right.
Candy cane striper.
And I guess that would be considered like something that, like, an increased confidence in my abilities.
Yeah.
Like, because I did discuss with him like my ideas. I didn't get to get them out, but I did discuss that I had ideas about improving the mine, and maybe he saw that and thought, "What could I do? Give this guy a very meticulous job that you have to. It's repetitive and completely without any kind of creativity."
Oh, Gary.
That seems like.
But I think there is creativity because you think candy cane, there's the traditional white with the red stripe around it, but
Yeah.
I've seen candy canes with like multicolor stripes going all around it.
Oh yeah, those are actually out all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
They're not
seen
just stuck for Christmas.
and it doesn't have to be a cane. I've seen candy cane flowers. I've seen different shapes.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you could make those big ones, like those big,
Ooh,
like they're
yeah.
big, they're
Like
like
a
almost like a
pound
baseball
piece.
bat.
Yeah. Ooh, that sounds like. Oh man, I could get into that.
Yeah,
Man,
I
think of all the shapes I can make.
Yeah.
I can make like different animal shapes.
You could make a candy cane penguin.
Candy cane penguin.
You could innovate candy canes.
I could make a candy cane.
This is a lot of opportunity for you.
My
Yeah.
goodness. I didn't think he really heard me because he kept messing up my name.
I'm almost excited for next month when we get to find out how his job is doing.
I know. That's going to be
think,
exciting
Garrett,
to check in.
This is good.
Yeah, this is
This is
good.
good.
All right.
Yeah.
I want you to go next.
Me?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll go last.
Cooking and cleaning in hotel claws.
Oh.
Wow, that
That's-
sounds good.
It's good, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Because you know what? I'm going to miss being in the toy shop because I liked being in the toy shop. But I'll get to, hobnob with the guests that come
You
in
will.
to Hotel Claus.
Yeah, all the big names go in there. They
I
stay
know.
there.
I
Like,
know. The Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy.
yep.
Maybe I could get them to come on the show.
That'd be fantastic.
This is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't get them to come in the show where you were before. You
No,
couldn't,
not
because
in the
they come for a
workshop.
tour, but like you're going to be there when they need they need a towel, or they need like some special food item to be cooked up.
I like this. You know what else I like about this? Tips.
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 Yep.
Right.
Tips are good.
Tips.
And you'll probably staff meal is going to be a lot better than the staff meal we got in the toy shop. Let me tell you.
That's true. That's
Because-
true. This is good.
Hortense has been in charge of staff meal at the toy shop for 80 years.
How come she never gets reassigned?
I don't know. I
She
think
must have some.
Santa has a
pictures.
soft spot for Hortense, but her meals are a little tough to get down. Okay, should I open mine?
That leaves one other person.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I am really nervous. Yo-yo tester.
Hey.
What?
Wow.
What?
Yo-yo tester.
This
Yo-yo
thing is
tester.
rigged.
That is pretty exciting.
Wow.
Wow. Boy, I haven't played with a yo-yo since I was a little girl.
I don't think anybody has. I mean, how often do you see people walking with a yo-yo?
You don't?
That sounds like a cush job. Because
Yeah,
how many kids will say on their list they want a yo-yo? So you may have 5, 6 yo-yos to test this whole season?
Man, you're gonna have a lot
Well,
of
now I
time
don't know
off.
if I like that. I like to be busy. I like to stay active. You know what I'll do? I'll teach myself how to do yo-yo tricks.
Like walk the dog.
Yep. Round the world.
You wanted a penguin. Maybe the yo-yo could be your pet. You could walk, instead of walking a penguin, you could walk the dog.
Walk the dog around the
That's
world.
The yo-yo.
That's
the-
ridiculous.
I'm sorry.
Pay the plumber. That trick.
I love Pay the Plumber.
It's amazing, right? If you can do it right.
Yeah,
It's
it looks
incredible.
good. It's an amazing thing.
So this is a whole new year coming up with whole new jobs. We have a candy cane striper. We've got a yo-yo tester.
Cooking and cleaning at the Hotel Claus.
Cooking and cleaning at the hotel.
Cooking
class.
and cleaning.
Yeah.
What are you gonna clean? I hear
The
the, cooking.
rooms.
The rooms.
Probably.
Oh,
Yeah. That's fine though. Because
Yeah.
as I said, tips. Like a lot of people, when they stay at a hotel, they leave a tip for the cleaning crew.
That's true.
right.
I mean, they should. That's what you should do. Depending on how many days you were there. But I mean,
You're gonna meet a lot of people. That's right. That's
but,
right.
listen, going into if as I mentioned before, the Easter Bunny stays here sometimes at the hotel,
Yeah.
and he's out riding on a sled dog trail or something like that, and I go in to clean his room, make up his bed. I'm in there with the Easter Bunny's basket.
Do you think he leaves money tips, or do you think he leaves little chocolate eggs?
I'm fine with either of those.
Do you
Either one
have
of
to
those
find them? And
Yeah,
if you have to
do you
find
have to
them,
find them?
is it really considered like you're finding something that's hidden and you're stealing it? Are you stealing your own tip from the Easter Bunny?
Well, I would wait till after he checks out.
Oh, because then it's obvious that he left.
Yeah,
it on purpose.
check out on the at noon on the last day he's supposed to be there. Then I'll go in and
Right.
I'll look.
Like, so if he leaves his wallet, you pick it up, and he's like, obviously you left it on purpose.
Well,
you go
if
in you go in and charge up his credit card.
No, I would take that to the front desk. If he left a wallet, because I would think that's he might need that. I mean, he doesn't have pockets, so I imagine he does leave his wallet occasionally
Yeah.
places.
Because he can't just constantly carry a basket around.
Well, you do. You carry a purse.
But I'm a girl elf. It's a little different. I mean, when he's playing golf,
right.
of course, snow golf is a little different.
Yeah, because they have to use balls that are not white. I was just picturing playing golf with a white ball. You would lose it.
Yeah, yeah. You could
Well,
totally lose it.
and a white Easter bunny.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
I just thought of an image of
Well,
hitting
can
a
you
golf
see-
ball
yeah.
into the snow, and then you would not know where it is.
Well, that's why they're colored, and they also light up.
Yeah. I'm realizing now that I'm going to have to wear that uniform,
You are.
the Claus Hotel uniform.
You are.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of bells.
It is a lot of bells.
Yeah, I think they do that because they want to make sure that everybody knows where you are at any time.
Yeah, that's a lot of. I mean,
It's a lot of bells.
it's like every button is a bell. Well, as I said, I'm in it for the tips. I'm all about the tips.
I'm in it for the cane.
The candy cane. That's going to be fun. Well, folks, we hope that you, folks that are listening, got good assignments. We hope you got assignments that you wanted. And we wanted to wish you all a happy first day of the work season, starting tomorrow. And we wanted to give you the weather report. Tonight there is snow with continued flurries into tomorrow and into Friday. So please bundle up if you need that. And Beatrice, I cannot wait to see your dress tomorrow.
Thank you.
I'm very excited.
Thank you.
Yeah, me too.
Well, my name's Gavin,
I'm Beatrice.
I'm Gary.
and thank you for tuning in to Elf Centered.
I wish I had that job.
Like
Caddy?
But that's not really a Santa job, is it? A Christmas job? No, making the golf balls that are colored and light up. But those are only for special occasions.
No, they do that down in Dunlop.
Oh, right.
The Dunlop
Okay.
company makes those.
Yeah. I mean, if we want a dream job. Go.
This episode of Elf Centered was a production of Saturday Morning Media and was completely improvised by Jayne Entwistle, Chris Sheets, and Grant Baciocco. Remember last episode when Santa Claus mentioned a murder at the North Pole? Beatrice, Gavin, and Gary do, and they talk about it in an exclusive bonus audio clip that's available on the free Saturday Morning Media app for iOS and Android. Download the app and go to the entry for this episode and click where it says bonus audio to hear what the elves have to say about the murder. For more information, visit www.saturdaymorningmedia.com/app. Music for this episode by Kevin MacLeod. Visit Elf Centered online at www.elfcenteredshow.com. This show, like all of Saturday Morning Media's shows, is made possible by our fine patrons who've set up a recurring pledge over at www.patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media. Huge thanks to Shay Stewart, Mer Lafferty, Jeff Peterson, Dale Gadania, Stephen Staver, Jackie Klimo, Melissa Crawford, Chuck, Matthew Wayne Selznick, Dave Slusher, Mike Coughlin, Dorothy Baciocco, John D., Kathy Crawford, Brian Greer, Carrie Whitney, Chuck Tomasi, Chris Foster, Stephen Ing, Clinton of ComedyForecast.com, Vicky DeVries, Mike Wobschall, and Twitter user Buttsinggear, aka Wildcat. It's these people who make this show and the other shows from Saturday Morning Media possible. Become a patron for as little as $1 a month over at www.patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media. That's www.patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media. You can also leave the show a review on iTunes or tell a friend about the show. Every little bit helps. This podcast is copyright 2016 Saturday Morning Media, Grant Baciocco, executive producer. All rights reserved. www.saturdaymorningmedia.com. You've been listening to Saturday Morning Media. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.